Hey guys, welcome to my channel. It is Lee Manaka and this is my channel, Lee Manaka. Yo, it's been a minute. So, I wanted to talk about why it's been a minute. So, probably a month or 2 months ago, I stumbled upon something called human design. And I was like, hold up, wait, what? There's literally a cheat code for each and every person. Yes, there's only four. There's only four types. Wait, there's 5 types. Yes, there's only 5 types, but there's so many little elements to it. I think it's wait. Let me find the actual meaning before I just talk out of trying to remember. Human design is a new age inspired practice. Its proponents describe it as a holistic self-knowledge system. Okay, that's lies. That is lies. Lies. Well, it's the truth, but I was trying to get the other one. Anyway, it's basically science and astrology put together. So it has to do with obviously astrology because of the planets and the stars, how they aligned when you were born. Child, it's a system. But I consider it a cheat code because once you know your design, once you know, listen, I am this type of, this is my type in human design, life becomes less friction-y. It's not a word, but there's less friction in life. So I found out I'm a generator, of course. So everything that I want in life is supposed to come to me. And that makes so much sense because as an Aries rising, I've always been the kind of person who's always wanted to go for shit first. Like, I'm always like, I want to do this. I want to run head first. I'm not even going to say face first, whatever they call it. Because like a ram, I think it's a ram, the animal that they use for Aries. Anyway, I always just wanted to go head first like this into things, like not looking and just ready. Just ready to fight, and that comes to everything. Literally the schools I wanted to go to, the kind of friends I wanted to have, the kind of boyfriends I wanted to have. I was like a nigga, like, because it's very straightforward masculine energy, but it's not, if you don't know how to work with it, it's not healed masculine energy. And I'm pretty sure, I'll try to put it up again, I have put it up about how there is healed masculine energy and unhealed, like the wounded masculine energy. And we all have it. We all have yin and yang. We all have masculine and feminine energy. Doesn't matter what your poo tang is. Doesn't matter what is down there. It doesn't matter what you use to urinate. Okay? We all have masculine and feminine energies, and we need to learn how to mix them up. I don't know why my accent changed. We need to learn how to mix them up and put them together to make ourselves healed, allow ourselves to be healed. So, cool. So it just comprises of like astrology, from the time we were born, where we were born, and the time we were born, and it all comes together and gives you a type. So I'm a generator. I'm a sacral generator, which basically means that anything that I want to get done or anything that I want to do in life, I need to kind of just put it in my aura or in my universe. Meaning, most I need to do about it is think. That's literally the most. I can do more. I can talk to friends about it, like especially projectors. Especially projectors, because projectors are the ones who are supposed to direct generators, I believe. I could be wrong because I know generators are the ones who give life to ideas. So manifestors, I am very far in this, but I'm going to start anyway. Manifestors are the ones who come up with ideas, initiate. Generators are the ones who give life to these ideas, and projectors help generators maneuver these ideas, right? So being a generator, the best I can do is just think of something. If I want something really hectically or really bad, which we usually do, we are all human after all. Dream boards are good, journaling is good, even just venting or talking to friends is good. But talking out loud to ourselves is better than talking to somebody else. But if we are going to talk to somebody, either talk to a generator or a projector, because they may help us in a better way than we could ever help ourselves. So when you speak to another generator, especially if they know they're a generator, they are more likely to be able to see what it is that you want and where you want it. Like, there's a way to actually talk to a generator. It's more of yes and no sort of questions. It's also more of, are you excited? Does this make you excited? Type of questions. I think I went way too far in this. Okay, track back a little bit. So the types are generator, projector, manifesting generator, manifestor, and reflector. I know nothing about reflectors. I don't even think I have any reflectors in my life, so I can't even give you an example. But what I do know is reflectors actually take in the energy that's around them, and they sort of reflect that back to other people. That's my understanding. I could be wrong. The generators I already explained. Manifestors are the ones who can get literally... Manifestors are basically the reason why the world is the way it is. Because manifestors can make anything possible. The only thing that they need to do is inform. Literally anything that comes up in your head, you just need to inform. And informing, from my understanding, is just speaking out and talking about what it is that you want to do. Could be as small as wanting to go out. There is less likely a chance of you getting flack for wanting to do what you're doing, because your energy is about telling, and you are more likely to get it if you tell instead of just doing it, right? That's manifestors. The generators, I spoke about it. MGs, which are manifesting generators, are a mixture of the two, where they have to... Okay, generators, I forgot, are supposed to wait to respond. So as I said, whatever it is that you want, you basically put it in your aura. So putting things in your aura, as I said, is like just making it known to your universe, right? Once you've made it known to your universe, then you will get kind of proof that it's coming to you in text, in song, in conversations. Sometimes it doesn't even take that long. Literally, you could write it down in your diary or on your journal this moment, and the next moment you see something about it or relating to it on Twitter. That is something that you can respond to. So you can respond to absolutely anything because you're a generator, right? Anything that comes to you and gives you an excitement, like, you need to be excited about it. And then you need to use your authority. I'm going very far into this, I don't know why. Then you need to use your authority to make a decision, whether it's a yes or a no. What was I saying? But yeah, basically, so there's a type and there's an authority. Types are the main thing and how you need to respond to life, and then the authority is how you would know whether it's a yes or no. So being a sacral authority means that my gut will always tell me whether it's a yes or no, and if it's not a full yes, then it's a no. And then manifesting generators are the ones who are supposed to wait to respond. So just like generators, they can do what I said about generators. Same thing applies. And then once it shows up in their reality or aura, that's when they can respond. And their response, so obviously they use their authority to be like, oh snap, this is what I want, I'm excited. Is it a yes? Is it a no? And then once they respond, their response first starts with informing, because they have the two together. And then we have the projectors. Projectors are the ones who need to be invited. And it's not particularly a personal invite. From what I've seen, it's almost like generators, but it's more narrowed down. It's more narrowed down. So it could be like how do I explain it? It could be like somebody giving you an idea. Like you want to do something, right? But you don't initiate it. But somebody talks to you about it and say, hey, you should do this and this and this, right? If it's something you've been thinking about or you're excited about, do it. Do it, because that's your invitation. But one thing I've also noticed is that if you don't know your time of birth, try find the hour at least, because I thought it was the day, but it's the hour. There's a possibility that you could be a different design to the design that you think you are. So if you know the hour that you were born, then that's what you can do, because I know the hour I was born. Yeah, and that's what you can do, because you can change from a projector to a generator right quick. But also you can deduce it to, like, you can just check. Start with astrology, go to cafe, I'll link it below. My excitement of this particular thing has gone kind of haywire, because as soon as I found out I was a generator, like, so many things, like that's kind of for me, like, as soon as I find something, and it is in the design, in the chart, they actually do say that, because as soon as I get the invite to start talking about this kind of shit, I will ramble the fuck on. But I think it's actually really good, because it'll show you where you are living in a way that's not you, where you're living in a way that's not your design. Yes, you don't need to change anything. You don't need to sort of, what's the word? You don't need to force yourself into it. But as I said, it's a cheat code. And there's so much conditioning that we've done or we've gotten in this world. For example, all of these manifesting or abundance, and like when I got into spirituality, for example, they spoke about manifesting a lot and how to manifest, right? And I do kind of touch on this in my self-care journal, but because it doesn't apply to everyone, honestly, and especially with human design being an extra factor, there's literally even your elements that are also factors, and your elements will allow you to see how you would be able to manifest easier. For example, a generator, the easiest way for a generator to manifest is to put it out there, like I said, and then wait. And they say to do what you love. Do you see how simple that is? But the way that they explain manifesting is almost like, I don't know how to explain it in a way that a manifestor would do it. But I think it's almost like informing, because you are scripting, right? You are doing spells or something like that to manifest. Like, you're doing something, you are initiating something to make it come to life. And that's how that is taught in spirituality. But what I realized is that with human design, it actually shows that how different we all are. Yeah. And I feel like we're all really going to benefit from it if we really learn about it. Like, there's so much. Like, it's like a rabbit hole. Like, as soon as you get to the edge, you're just gonna go forever. But it's so nice to know the certain things. Like, it tells you about how you should eat your food. It talks about what kind of areas you enjoy, and then knowing these kinds of things, you would be able to decipher why your energy levels are dropping. You will actually be able to decipher why life maybe is not going the way you want it to go anymore. But there's a lot. There is a lot. But I will kind of put it in the comments of what I am, and then you can respond to me of what you found out you are, and then we can just have a chat about it. And then I'll help whoever needs the help by linking you to a few videos and books that I've been reading that have really helped me out to figure out how to be the best version of myself without trying too hard, because we do what we were taught by our parents, by our peers. But at this point, I take advice and I give it with a grain of salt, just like a shot. Like a tequila shot, a little bit of lemon. Because it won't apply to everyone. It'll apply to a very small few. And that is okay, but it's exciting, and it is definitely something that I want to get everyone to know about. But yeah, that was my 2 cents. I don't know if I was rambling. I always do these videos, and at the end I feel like I was rambling, and then I rewatch it and I'm like, I was spitting game. I was spitting game. I could be a rap. No, I couldn't. Nope. I'm a good writer, not a good speaker. Anyway, that was my 2 cents. And I really feel like it is kind of helping the ones who open themselves up to this information. My only issue, and I'm gonna find this information. I'm not gonna look. Like, as a generator, you're not supposed to exert your energy looking, so I'm not gonna do that. But this guy, whoever the hell it is, this nigga who made human design, created human design, who got it from the cosmos and stuff like that. I'm not trying to be racist, right? He white. He Caucasian, right? It confuses me that something this deep, something that seems like it comes from the depths of Africa, like, there's so much about it that just says Egypt to me, right? And the information was given to a white guy. I mean, I also understand that ideas are energy, and an idea will literally leave you and go to somebody that it sees will utilize it in the best possible way. So I kind of get it. Like, maybe this idea was jumping from each race. Black, Caucasian, maybe colored, maybe what are the other ones? Mexican, Indiano. Maybe it was jumping, and maybe those people didn't believe in it, and it got to one person who was like, I'm going to run with this. But I'm grateful to have found the information. But I am going to look to see where the actual core roots come from, so I can learn the core roots about it, and not what we've been taught by Caucasian people. Because Caucasian people in the past have not spent too much time learning factual things about us Africans. But yeah, like the history is like, it's so finicky to even talk about it. The history of it is insane. Like, you never know. Like, it makes sense because there are spiritual people who open their third eye and they open themselves up to the fourth and fifth dimensions, and we get to pull information from different lifetimes and different people and our ancestors, It's just like I love human design, but the fact that it comes from a Caucasian man just kind of irks me. But then again, blacks don't do shit about information that they have. They would rather keep it to themselves because, you know what, they are scared of being judged. And I get it, because other black people are fucked up. We're all fucked up. We judge each other so bad and hate on each other so bad. And it's come to a point that we can't even be real anymore. Like, you post your truth and information you've gotten from above, and people, like, yo, people are peopling, yo. I think that was a rant. But anyway, I think I'm done. But I'm going to put all the links below. I'm going to write out a comment that just says a little bit about my design. And then anybody who would like to post theirs, please let me know. If you've learned about human design at any point, or you know about it, let me know as well in the comments, and then we can chat about it. Oh, and follow me on Twitter, because I do share a lot of fucking human design shit there, and spiritual stuff, and holistic herbalism, and like Twitter is my spiritual space. It's crazy. Also Instagram, but Instagram I share more motivational sort of stuff. Sort of like la-di-da, meditation is good, and like sound healing and shit. And like Twitter is like me, like, yeah, you know, this and like, ooh, talking too much. Okay, I think I'm done. Thank you so much for staying for this long. Actually, woo, I talk a lot, but you know what? The shit I say is bars. It's gems. It's oof. Oof. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have an amazing Venus day. I know I am. Sending you all love and light and healing and protection, because there's a lot happening in this full moon out here as well. Oh my god, and Mercury retrograde. Okay, I'm done.